What's up, guys? Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do that quick challenge. So this challenge here, once again, it's just going to be it's going to be a loop. You can do a while loop or a for loop. I'm going to do a for loop, and it's basically going to just be. I'm going to do a while loop, I guess, as well, just to show you both ways. But it's just an alternating type of challenge where it's like odd, even, and you have to determine if it's odd or even before you print the line. And so let me just start here. So let's do, well, first we're going to need, we can either use an index or we can use an outside variable. I'm going to use an index this time. So for index, you can name this whatever you want. You can name this cheese. You can name this um, anything. I'm going to do index in and then range. And then we'll just say 100. And what I want to do is I want to say if, no, that's not what we do, and that's another language. So we'll do if, and then we'll do idx, right? You might remember this now, like if I do it modulus, right? 'Cause remember that gets the remainder. Why would we want the remainder? Because if the remainder is zero, then it's even, right? There's no, because if you do division and sum is even, there's no remainder, right? And if it's odd, there's a remainder. So we just say if modulus 2, because if it's divided by 2, that means it's even, is equal to 0, then the index is even. And so we want to just say print even, even like that. And then we'll say else it's odd, so else the index is odd. And then we just print odd. Now these few lines of code that I just did kind of incorporated a ton. I mean, we have control flow, we have a loop with a range, we have comments here, and then we have the print. You know what I'm saying? As well as some of the operators for conditions. So if we run this, you can see here odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. And that's how you would do that. Now, if I wanted to do this as a for loop, so let me just, is there a way to comment? Let's see. Yeah. So that's a block comment there. And so now what I want to do is if I want to say while, now I can say counter less than 100 if we started at 0. And then we can just say counter is equal to 0. And then what I want to do is I'm going to say if index, or not index, counter modulus 2 is equal to 0, then I want to do the same thing here. So I'm just going to say remove the comments. Wait, leave the comment. And then I want to do else these two. So I grabbed it up there because it's the exact same logic, except this time, now we're going to be using a while loop to do it. So if we do it, we should get the same result here. Wait, oh, it's an infinity loop. Couple reasons why. We can just hit clear to clear that out of the terminal. Oh wait, there we go. Hit enter and now it should clear. So the reason is because I actually didn't do counter plus plus. So each time we check here, we actually want to also do counter, or not plus plus, but counter plus equal to 1, so that it actually increments. Otherwise, we'll never leave 0. So plus equal to 1 like that. And so now it should work. You can see here odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, or even, odd, because 0 is an even number technically. Because divided by 2. That's basically how you would do that. Pretty straightforward. I hope you enjoyed this little challenge here. I mean, it's just something to kind of like combine everything we've done to try to like give a more cleaner picture of how everything connects. Pretty nice lines of code here. Pretty neat. I mean, you add both of these together and you get 21 lines of code, right? Um, so pretty neat here. So in the next one, I'm going to be covering um, basically like I'm going to be covering maybe like some more string stuff, dealing with strings because there's a lot of different things you can do. I'll be covering some of that. So stay tuned and